You were almost close to your destination. I don't understand. It doesn't sit in a right way to where we get closure.
Well, loved ones struggling to understand the cold-blooded murder of a Lyft driver. That driver shot and killed last Friday. Chopper 7 capturing the scene. It happened on Rundell Street in Putnam.
49-year-old Dina May-Terrell lived in Eastpointe, Michigan. She was a loving mother of 3 boys, a grandmother of 3, an aunt, a sister, and a kind friend. She was always there for anyone and everyone and was described as a hard worker and a strong woman. According to family, she was a graphic design artist, a bartender, and a Lyft driver. She is also a survivor of breast cancer and was doing well and determined to live her life to the fullest. On the morning of Friday, October 21st, Dina was driving for Lyft. She picked up a teenager from a local Walmart to take him home, but as she neared her destination, the passenger pulled out a gun and shot her in the back of the head. Dina lost control of her vehicle, crashing into a utility pole, and her attacker fled. Deputies were called around 5:15 a.m. Friday, October 21st, to the corner of West Rundell Street and Putnam Avenue in Pontiac, Michigan. When they arrived, deputies found a gray Nissan on the curb wedged between a utility pole and a street sign. They said Dina May was sitting in the driver's seat with a gunshot wound to her head. She was taken to a nearby hospital and pronounced dead. Detectives found May-Terrell's phone, and the Lyft app was still running. There were directions leading from a Walmart in Rochester Hills to an address on the northeast side of Pontiac, and the ride hadn't been completed, according to authorities.
Family members and friends have set up a memorial here in Pontiac. You can see it there behind us to honor Dina May-Terrell, who was killed tragically while working as a Lyft driver.
Can you put into words what your aunt meant to you?
She was an amazing person all the way around. She was always there for everyone.
Raven Brantley reflects on the life of her aunt, 49-year-old Dina May-Terrell, who deputies say was shot and killed on Friday by a Lyft customer at Putnam and Rundell.
She has 3 sons and then 3 grandkids.
The loss of a mother, grandmother, sister, and aunt, impossible to put into words. Dina was a cancer survivor, working as a Lyft driver to help make ends meet.
During a search near South Merrimack Street and Hollywood Avenue, officers said they found evidence that linked Kamari Devion Phillips, 19, of Pontiac, to the crime. Officials believe May-Terrell had been about 7 miles into the drive and nearing the destination when Phillips pulled out a gun and fired it from the back seat, striking May-Terrell in the back of her head.
19-year-old Kamari Devion Phillips faced a judge for arraignment today. He's accused of shooting Dina in the back of the head. He faces murder and other charges. As a motive remains unknown, he is behind bars with bond denied. He's pled not guilty and asked for a court-appointed lawyer.
What can someone do when working for a rideshare service to protect themselves?
Also sharing what could be life-saving info is retired State Police Inspector Ellis Stafford. After 24 years on the job, he's issuing a crucial message to any rideshare driver to protect themselves.
There is a reason why you're not feeling comfortable, even if you cannot articulate it. Get out of there, call the police, let them sort it out just in case. You can always buy a new car.
As for Raven, attention turns to how the family will afford funeral expenses.
She was the Lyft driver, had no connection to this. We've never seen him a day in our lives. Understanding it wasn't a robbery.
We've learned Phillips has no prior record or history of mental health issues. He's due back in court November 3rd. Lyft has issued a statement saying that they are heartbroken and reaching out to family as well as law enforcement. If you would like to help the Terrell family, you'll find a link on our website, WXYZ.com. From Pontiac, Simon Shaquette, 7 Action News.
This makes me very upset that she could not just wake up and do her job without someone killing her for no reason and at point blank in the back of the head. Now there are 3 boys with no mother, another senseless killing, She fought one of the biggest battles of life when she had breast cancer and survived just to be gunned down. So very, very sad. Phillips was eventually taken into custody without incident and charged with open murder and possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony. He's being held without bond at the Oakland County Jail. If convicted of open murder, Phillips faces maximum sentence of life in prison. A probable cause conference at 5th District Court was scheduled on November 3rd, and a preliminary examination is scheduled for November 10th. Please keep this family in your prayers and to remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.